Welcome back to the vlog, day 2, Elvis week.
Yes, a little late getting started this morning. I'm a little sick, sore throat, ears. That's okay though.
So today we are going to go look at the stable. We have a stable tour. Don't really know what that is. Never been in there. So we're about to actually go do that now. And then after that, we are going to go through the mansion, go through all the exhibits, and that will be what today is. Let's go get the day started. Woohoo! Here we are at the stable. If you didn't know, which I'm sure you guys do, horses were Elvis's thing. He did it to relax. He did it to have fun. His friends had them. He had them. Priscilla had them. Everybody had a horse. And over his lifetime, Elvis bought 17 horses, probably more than that. He bought Rising Sun, which was his favorite. Then he went on to buy a horse barn ranch in Mississippi, which was named Circle G Ranch. Circle G Ranch was only used for about 7 months before Lisa was born, and then they sold it. They brought all the horses back to Graceland. And back in the day, in the stables, it could hold around 7 to 8 horses. The horses that live there now, they come from bad environments and homes, and now they live a luxurious life. All of the artifacts that you see inside in the pictures are actual Elvis owned things, and the mud that you see on the boots and the dirt is exactly how Elvis left it. So that's the dirt, that's the mud that were on his boots back in the day. The archivists do not clean anything that is left how Elvis left it. So I thought that was probably the coolest part of seeing the stables, was seeing the dirt on his boots as well as the receipts for all of the horses that he bought throughout his lifetime. Thoughts on the stables?
I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, obviously they had the horses in there. It wasn't the original horses, but and we got to see Elvis's some of his saddles and his boots and things like that. They said all the other stuff is in archives to keep it from deteriorating, and it was really cool to see everything from the back view, like the back of Vernon's house, the back of the racquetball court. You know, from that view, I've never seen it from that way. So it was neat, and they've said they pretty much kept everything original. All the bite marks from the horses are from Elvis's horses are all in the stables and things like that. So it was worth doing. It was cool.
I mean, it was only $25. We were there for about 45 minutes. So, I mean, I don't think it's a bad price for what we got. Obviously, we didn't get to touch anything or whatever, but they let us watch a video. We got to learn some cool facts. We got to obviously go in the stable, which is normally closed to the general public. So I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, because they only do this during Elvis week. You can't see the stables any other time. You can just see them from the mansion, but not go in them. So yeah, no, it was worth it for sure.
Yep. Now let's go to the mansion. Now we are going to go through the back lot. This is all the production of the movie with Austin Butler, all of the scripts, all that kind of cool stuff. So I'm going to show you guys the Backlot Tour and see all the movie footage and all that cool stuff. Here's a look at the script from the movie, just some notes from the actors, the directors, and then obviously we have color swatches from the costumes. Here's a look at some of the costumes that they have on display here. Obviously these are all replicas of the ones that were from the movie, but pretty cool to see with the photos above so you can identify what scene they're from.
Sun Studios is kind of cool, but this is exactly what it looked like. Sun Studios, it's set up pretty close to what it is when you go on the tour down there. It's pretty cool.
Get it down.
WHBQ, to my knowledge, was the first radio station that played Elvis's hits, and this is just kind of a replica of that office. Are you Googling to fact check?
Yes, because I don't know what. I know when he made that record, he went to the movie theater because he was so nervous because he knew they were going to put it on the radio. So he went there to watch a movie, and that's where the radio station called his parents and said, "Where is Elvis? Get him down here. We played this record so many times. We need to interview him." So his parents went to the movie theater, got him out of the movie, said, "Come on." He went down to the radio station, and they're talking to him and all this. And then Elvis is like, "All right, are you going to interview me?" He said, "Actually, that was the live interview." And they didn't want to tell him it was the live interview because they knew Elvis would have been too nervous. So we're going to Google it to see if this is the radio station that it was. I'm not sure.
We're going to head into the Lisa Marie exhibit. It's kind of sad to walk in here now compared to last time when I was last here, but here is just a look at some of her things when she was younger. Her toys, golf carts, now her clothing. Just really good to walk in here, see the pictures of her and her dad. I read that they're supposed to be expanding this space. I don't know when that's coming or if that's completely true, but I hope it to be true because that'd be cool to see. Now it is time for my favorite exhibit of all the exhibits, the Entertainer. This just holds so much information from when Elvis started out, all of his records, his wardrobe, his movies, literally anything and everything you can think of is in this exhibit. So, fun fact, Elvis actually hated wearing these suits, like the two-piece suits, because he didn't like it. He moved too much for them. So then that's when he started wearing the jumpsuits. But look at this. So he would always go down on his knees to like sing to the fans and stuff. And you could see those sweat marks, the dirt marks. Original stuff right here. Here are a look at some of his gold records. Actually, I'm sure you guys have known this as well, but Elvis never got a Grammy for any of his rock and roll albums or records. He only ever got 3 Grammys for his gospel records. Elvis also did 31 movies in his lifetime. 31. He didn't really like doing them. If they involved like singing, he wanted a more serious role. Some of his movie memorabilia, and this is actually brand new. You can go stand in the jail cell with him. His Jeep from Blue, Hawaii. This is a special exhibit they opened just for Elvis Week, the 68 Comeback Special exhibit. Here it is, the famous black leather outfit from the 68 Comeback Special. The one and only original in the flesh. Now we're headed into the Elvis Presley Las Vegas era at the International Hotel. Let's look at these artifacts. This has to be my favorite artifact in the whole place. This is the signed tablecloth that Colonel Parker did for Elvis to perform in Vegas. Now we're about to walk into my favorite part, all of his costumes, the prices of his costumes, his actual wardrobe. He was a stylish man. $5,659.70 for one outfit. That's expensive. This is cool because we actually met Lil Hayes yesterday. And these are receipts. Oh, not that one, sorry. This one. These are receipts from his jewelry. From Elvis. We have entered the best part of any of the exhibits. His jumpsuits. Just literally amazing. Just check out that detailing. It is insane. Even on the pant legs. Imagine how much this weighed. And then him doing shows in this 2 hours a night. He had to be an in-shape man to do that. Here's a look at all of his achievements throughout his lifetime. Actually, funny story, one of his, I think, cousins or friends actually opened up one of these and played the record, and it wasn't even his song. Here are his Grammys. He had 14 Grammy nominations and actually received and got 3 Grammys, but only for his gospel album. So, no rock and roll Grammys for him. If anyone is looking, you guys can purchase replicas of his jumpsuits, suits. Let's check the prices. Nice little 4,000, 2,300. That one says 3,000, and the last one says 2,500. So if anybody's looking for replicas, here you go. So if you guys ever come to Graceland, this is where the Sirius XM Station is, and actually you can see that they're in there right now. I don't know if you guys can see it because of reflection, but they are in there. So you can, if you get lucky, go on the show, say something, but this is where that Sirius XM is filmed. Well, not filmed, but recorded. Time to see all his cars and motorcycles. Just some of his motorcycles here. This man had golf carts. He had golf carts for Lisa Marie. He had boats. He brought his friends and family everything. We made it. All of his cars. Actually, this is not all of them. This is just a fraction. Probably the most famous car, the pink Cadillac. And then we have Priscilla's car here. Just like horses, Elvis was huge on cars. He loved them. He thought they were nice. He actually was the first person to own a Stutz Blackhawk, and there was no doubt that that was his favorite car of the 1970s. Bought so many cars over the years for his family, his friends, his girlfriends. He even had his cars customized with TCB and EP. So I may have fibbed to you guys a little bit. We are going to go through the mansion today, but you guys aren't going to see that till the next vlog. So today was just the horse stables and all of the exhibits. Yeah, so the next time will be the mansion tour, but hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Honestly, the exhibits here are amazing, and it's insane that they have this many archives, like things that they have saved and stored. Like, where was all this stuff when he was alive? Like, where did they keep it all?
I think they had a warehouse, and he would keep it in a warehouse and label it, like have a list of like ABC or numbers, and it all, he went and they would pull it out and have it. And I mean, they kept everything from furniture to every time they remodeled the house, and they would
literally
save
report cards from like middle school. I actually do think you have my report cards from like elementary school, though.
Yeah, I probably do though, but
yeah, that's.
But I don't. Well,
She's a hoarder.
Maybe when you're famous, they'll go on display. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but no, I mean, luckily his dad did that because if he didn't, we wouldn't have any of this to look at. So
yeah,
kind of a
cool.
good thing. So.
Pretty cool. All right. Well, thanks for coming on this venture. See you next time.
Bye.